Ancient Voices of Children is a composition by the American composer George Crumb, written in 1970. The work is scored for soprano, voice soprano, oboe, mandolin, harp, amplified piano, and toy piano, and percussion, 3 players, and was commissioned by the Elizabeth Sprague Coolidge Foundation. Ancient Voices of Children is subtitled, a cycle of songs on texts by Federico García Lorca. The piece was premiered at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., on October 31, 1970, as part of the Coolidge Foundation's 14th Festival of Chamber Music. The initial performers of the Ancient Voices of Children are the Contemporary Chamber Ensemble, which featured Gilbert Kalish, piano, Jan DeGaetani, mezzo-soprano, and Michael Dash, voice soprano. Form and compositional style. Ancient Voices of Children is composed of 5 movements, of which all but 2 are setting of fragments of longer poems by García Lorca. 2 purely instrumental dance interludes, Dances of the Ancient Earth, and Ghost Dance, appear between vocal movements. The little boy was looking for his voice. El Niño busca su voz. Dances of the Ancient Earth. Me he pedido muchas veces por el mea. De don vienes. Ama, mi niño. Dance of the Sacred Life Cycle. Todas las tardes en Granada. Todas las tardes se muere un niño. Ghost Dance. Se ha llenado de luces mi corazón de seda. Highly virtuosic in style. Ancient Voices of Children is famous for its bizarre and often eerie vocal effects. Perhaps the most original of these is produced by the soprano singing a kind of fantastic vocalize, based on purely phonetic sounds, into an amplified piano. The singer's voice echoes as the piano strings reverberate sympathetically with the singer. In the last movement, a boy soprano joins the soprano. He briefly sings from offstage before coming on stage for the final vocalize. As with many of Crumb's compositions, Ancient Voices of Children includes a large number of experimental sounds and instruments. This includes prayer stones, Japanese temple bells, a musical saw, and a toy piano. All the performers are also asked to speak, whisper, or yell at times. Of his inspiration for Ancient Voices of Children, Crumb has provided the following insights. It is sometimes of interest to a composer to recall the original impulse, the creative germ, of a compositional project. In the case of Ancient Voices, I felt this impulse to be the climactic final words of the last song. Single quote. And I will go very far to ask Christ the Lord to give me back my ancient soul of a child. Single quote. Official homepage.